Okay, good morning. Today we will discuss state space model. The meaning of state space model is when transfer function is given, how to get the state equation. So as I told earlier, state equation always represented in matrix form. So there is a procedure how to convert transfer function into state equation. So in between, with the help of signal flow graph, with the help of equations, we convert them into state equation form. Then we generate a logic how we can straight away convert transfer function into state equations. So there are three methods are there. Let us study one by one. So state space model. The first method is signal flow graph approach. All of you listen with extra concentration. Later you copy. First let me finish the explanation. Listen carefully. Once you understand, you can copy. While copying, again you spend some more time to understand, then it will be clear. So there is one definite question on this state space model. So given transfer function output by input is, so let us say this is the form. Here denominator s power 3 plus b1 s square plus b2 s plus b3. So highest power s coefficient should be 1. Then from that onwards b1, b2, b3, b4 like that it will come. If it is s power 4, b1, b2, b3, b4 will come like that. Then numerator highest power coefficient itself started with a1, a1, a2, a3 and so on. So when ratio of polynomials given, any given transfer function, you have to arrange in this format. You have to arrange in this format. For example, denominator given 2s power 3, but here 2 is not there now. So divide denominator polynomial with that 2, then you will get 1. Remaining whatever coefficients are there, they are called as b1, b2, b3. So this form I am converting and showing means any given form arrange in this form. That is the first step. Second step, divide with s power 3. When you divide with s power 3 denominator, 1 plus b1 by s will come plus b2 by s square plus b3 by s power 3. Whereas numerator a1 s square by s cube na. So a1 by s plus a2 by s square plus a3 by s cube like that it will come. Now this is in which form? This is Mason's gain formula format. So Mason's gain formula is what? Is like m1, m2, that is m1 delta 1 plus m2 delta 2 and so on divided by delta. What is m1? Gain of first forward path, m2 gain of second forward path. Delta is 1 minus sum of individual loop gains plus product of all possible combinations of two non-touching and so on. So that will not come here anyway. So in this delta 1, delta 2 by default 1, m1 is a1 by s, m2 is a2 by s square, m3 is a3 by s power 3. So denominator 1 minus then sum of all individual loop gains. So minus b1 by s, minus b2 by s square, minus b3 by s cube. So minus minus again it will become plus. So keeping this in mind, now we have to draw signal flow graph. So in this signal flow graph, this is a third order polynomial. S power 3 means third order. Because of third order, we get 3 state variables. So x1, x2, x3, x1, x2, x3. Then this is x3 dot, x3 dot. Okay. So x3 dot to x3. Between this, what is that? If you integrate x3 dot, you will get x3. If x3 integrate, you will get x2. x2 integrate, you will get x1. Because of integrator 1 by s, 1 by s, 1 by s. Okay. So these coefficients b1, b2, b3 here minus b1, minus b2, minus b3. So if you see this loop gain, what is this loop gain? Minus b1 by s, minus b1 by s. What is second loop gain? Minus b2 by s square. What is the third loop gain? Minus b3 by s cube. That minus, this minus will become plus. So denominator is implemented using this first loop, this second loop, and the third loop. And numerator forward gains implemented like this. If you go like this, 1 by s, 1 by s, 1 by s, 1 by s cube into a3. So a3 by s cube. Second 1 by s into 1 by s, 1 by s square into a2. So this term. Then 1 by s into a1. So a1 by s. So this is one forward path. This is second forward path. This is third forward path. So like that we can show the forward paths to implement the numerator, and loops are used to implement the denominator. Denominator all are positive, so we take a negative feedback. Negative feedback will become positive. So we generated the signal flow graph from this transfer function. Then from this signal flow graph, let us write the equations. If this is x1, this is x1 dot. Then this is x2. x2 means this is x2 dot. This is x3. x3 equal to x2 dot. x2 equal to x1 dot. This is x1. So if you write expression for x1 dot, why we are writing expression for x1 dot, x2 dot, x3 dot only? Finally, we are aiming to write the state equations. But what is the standard form of state equations? x1 dot, x2 dot, x3 dot. Hence, if I write equation for x1 dot, I will get x2. If I write equation for x2 dot, I will get x3. If I write x3 dot equation, u of t, input u of t, minus b3 x1, minus b3 x1, minus b2 x2, minus b1 x3, minus b1 x3. So this is x3 dot. What about output y of t? A3 x1 plus a2 x2 plus a1 x3. That's what. So this is expression for y of t. So these equations convert into matrix form. What I should get? x1 dot equal to x2 I should get now. So it must be 0, 1, 0. This you multiply with this. What you get? x2 plus 0 into u of t anyway 0. So this equation is done. Then x2 dot equal to x3 means I should write 0, 0, 1. Then 0 into u of t 0. Then x3 dot minus b3 x1 minus b2 x2 minus b1 x3, then u of t. So 1 into u of t. Okay. Similarly, y of t a3 a2 a1 x1 x2 x3. So D matrix is anyway 0. Now without writing these equations, without writing signal flow graph, without converting into this, just by observing this transfer function, can you write the state equations directly? Yes, we can write. How? Third order 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 standard. This is also 0, 0 standard. Just to these coefficients, B1, B2, B3 coefficients, you write in reverse order with opposite polarity. Minus B3, minus B2, minus B1. Just to denominator coefficients, reverse order with the opposite polarity you write here. Then numerator A1, A2, A3, A1, A2, A3, again write reverse order without changing the polarity. A3, A2, A1. Whereas here B matrix 0, 0, then input is U of t na. So that U of t here 1 into U of t. If input is given 10 U of t, you write here 10. If input is 5 U of t given, 5 into U of t. So here you write 5. So with that logic, any transfer function, you can get the state equations directly. What is the advantage of converting transfer function into state equation? There is a standard procedure how to solve the state equations easily. State transition equation method we discussed earlier. By following that, you will get the solution of this. Instead of finding inverse of this, that's a complicated process. But solving state equation is easy because of we can make use of computer. So computer can give the solution very fastly because already state equations are available in matrix form. So that is the beauty of this concept. So signal flow graph approach is used. Transfer function converted into Mason's gain form. From that implemented the signal flow graph. From that we have written the equations. Equations converted into state equations. Then we generated a logic without doing all in between steps. Directly how to convert transfer function into state equation. This is one method. Now second another approach is cascade method. It is called as a pole zero form method. So we'll take one pole 1 0, one pole 1 0. So S plus A, it has a 0 at minus A. S plus B, it has a pole at minus B. So how this only S plus A by S plus B, how it is implemented? That is the standard structure is developed using above approach. So how I can do that? 1 plus A by S, divide with S, numerator and denominator. 1 plus A by S, here also 1 plus B by S. Okay, so highest power is here denominator S. So I am dividing numerator and denominator. Previous above also we have done same thing. So 1 plus A by S by 1 plus B by S. Denominator 1 plus B by S. Denominator is implemented always with the loops. So just look at here minus B, here 1 by S. So this loop will give a denominator. Then numerator, one forward path is 1. So like this one forward path. Second is already here 1 by S multiplied with A. So 1 by S into A is what? A by S. So this forward path will give A by S. This forward path will give 1. 2 non-touching not there. Anyway, this is touching here. Na? So this signal flow graph, if you find a transfer function using Mason's gain formula, you will get same. So for this pole 0, this standard structure, remember, this A is coming here, this denominator B is coming here. Now this, let us take up this problem. What is the beauty of this one? Not available in polynomial form, it is available in pole 0 form. Whereas this beginning, it is not in pole 0 form. For this approach, this is best. For this kind of problem, this approach is easy. Okay, or you can also multiply, follow above, but without multiplication, using this also we can do it. So s plus 2 by s plus 1 is one term. S plus 4 by s plus 3 is one term. 1 by s is another term. So this one, these three multiplied means they are in cascade form. That's why cascade method. So s plus 2 by s plus 1, 2 will come here. This 1 will come as minus 1. Here 1 by s. So first one x3 dot, here x2 dot, then here only 1 by s, so only x1. So x1 dot, x1 dot, x2 dot, x3 dot. In this 0 not there, na? Sorry. Here numerator 4 and 3 not there. 4 and 3 not there. So this and this not there. Only this 1 by s will be there. That's why this is coming. So here 2 is here, minus 1 here. 4 is here, minus 3 here. Here denominator 0. So loop 0. So that is not there. Numerator also nothing is there. This forward will not be there. That's why only 1 by s. So x1, here x1 dot, x2 dot, x3 dot, because it is a third order polynomial. This structure, if you remember, same thing, copy paste and write carefully these coefficients. That's all. Now equations. What is x1 dot? X1 dot equation is 4 into x2 plus x2 dot. Observe here. This output x1 dot is equal to 4 into x2 plus x2 dot into 1. So x2 dot. This is first equation. Next to x2 dot equation is 3x2 minus 3x2. This output x2 dot is minus 3x2 plus 2x3. Here in between, this is also 1. This is also, take it as. So this x2 dot is equal to minus 3x2 plus 2x3 plus x3 dot. So this is what. Then x3 dot minus x3 plus u of t. Okay. So minus x3 plus u of t is x3 dot. Now what we have to simplify further? x2 dot contain x3 dot. So this x3 dot substitute here. You will get this. Then x1 dot contain x2 dot. x2 dot contain this equation. So this, if you substitute here, you will get this. So just to go through simple simplification. Now x1 dot, x2 dot, x3 dot. Here what I have to get? x1, x2, x3. If I multiply, I should get what? x1 dot here. x1 dot u of t plus x2 plus x3. So 1 into x2, 1 into x3. Then this is 0. Then u of t, 1 into u of t. Then x2 dot 0 into x1 becomes 0, minus 3x2 plus x3 here, minus 3x2 x3 plus u of t. So 1. Like that x3 dot. Then y of t is equal to x1 of t. So y of t is equal to x1. If you multiply, you will get x. D is 0. Now think of when this form is available, how to write this form. So what are these coefficients? 1, 3. Here nothing is there, means 0. 1, 3, 0. -1, -3, 0. Write in reverse order. Here 1, 3, 0. That from bottom to up, diagonal. -1, -3, 0. So in this red circle, those values are coming below this all zeros, above that all ones. All ones. Above the diagonal all ones, below that diagonal all zeros. And this denominator 0, 1, -3, whatever order we are writing 1, -3, so that will come here. That will come in the diagonal. Then here all are 1, 1, 1 only. Then y of t is 1, remaining zeros. So based on that logic, straight away we can write the state equation. This is second approach. So this approach is called as a cascade method, pole zero form. In the exam, if they mention follow specifically this, or if you just a transfer function is given, obtain the state equation, any one method of your choice, you can do it. Then parallel programming or canonical form or a Foster's form. So this is third one. Parallel here, not cascade, parallel. So when problem is given in this form, s plus 1, s plus 2, s plus 3, using partial fractions, we can expand. How you write partial fraction? A by s plus 1 plus b by s plus 2 plus c by s plus 3. So earlier many times we discussed how to find a, b, c. Using that you will get this. So ready-made answer given. Now this 2.5 by s plus 1 is the one signal flow graph. 8 by s plus 2 is another signal flow graph. 6.5 by s plus 3 another signal flow graph. All are connected in parallel. So here denominator is s plus 1. So here 1 by s minus 1. Here x1 dot. Second term denominator s plus 2. So here 1 by s standard, you write minus 2. We call it as x2 dot. Third one denominator s plus 3. 1 by s minus 3. x3 dot. But this output should be multiplied with here 2.5, here 8, here 6.5. But this output should contain 2.5 into this minus is there. Here you put negative sign. Or plus, here you write to minus 8. Still all right. Then when all are added, this plus this will come as a output. Then again looking at the signal flow graph, x1 dot is nothing but minus x1 plus u of t. x2 dot is nothing but minus 2x2 plus u of t. x3 dot is nothing but minus 3x3 plus u of t. Then what is this output? Y of t is x1 into 2.5, x2 into minus 8, x3 into 6.5. That's what this. Now again these equations convert into state equation form. x1 dot, x2 dot, x3 dot. Here minus na, so minus 1, 0, 0. Then here minus 2 remaining zeros. Here minus 3 zeros, 1, 1, 1. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 appearing on the diagonal, and all above below compulsorily zeros. And B matrix is always 1, 1, 1. Then these numerator coefficients 2.5, minus 8, 6.5, they are reflecting in C matrix 2.5, minus 8, 6.5, x1, x2, x3, then D is anyway 0. So this is what y of t. Using that logic straight away you can get it. Okay. So in the exam also you show all these things, signal flow graph, equations, then show me how it is done. The last one is Jordan's canonical form. The Jordan's canonical form used to represent repeated roots. use it to represent repeated roots. So 1 by s plus 2 square s plus 1. Here square means repeated roots. So using partial fractions, how you write a by s plus 2, b by s plus 2 square, c by s plus 1. Then using that standard procedure, find out these ABC. So finally it looks like this. So how you can implement this? Okay. So this particular term, if you see 1 by, this is 1 by s plus 2. This is 1 by s plus 2. This is also 1 by s plus 2. This 1 by s plus 2, this 1 by s plus 2, when you multiply, what is the output? 1 by s plus 2 whole square. That should be multiplied with minus 1 is one output. Second one is 1 by s plus 2. So this output is multiplied with minus 1. So this is only 1 by s plus 2. This is 1 by s plus 1. This is 1 by s plus 1. Numerator plus 1 multiplied with plus 1 is added here. Here coefficient in numerator minus 1. Here coefficient in numerator minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1. This is 1 by s plus 2, 1 by s plus 2 multiply 1 by s plus 2 square, then minus 1. So this first term will come like this. Second term will come like this. Third term will come like this. So this output will contain all three additions. Then again write the equations. X1 dot is what? Minus 2x1 plus x2 plus x2. Then x2 dot is equal to u of t minus 2 x2. You can write these equations by from observing signal flow graph. Then x3 dot equal to u of t minus x3. Then this y of t equal to minus x1, then minus x2 plus x3. Then these equations express in matrix form. Express in matrix form. So once you are expressing in matrix form, now observe minus 2, minus 2, 1. Minus 2, minus 2, minus 1. Minus 2, minus plus x3. Here minus. X3 dot equal to u of t minus x3. Minus. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 2. Minus 1, minus. So they are coming on diagonal. Diagonal. Here below diagonal all are zeros. Below diagonal all are zeros. So x1 dot is minus 2 x1 plus x2. X2 dot is only minus 2 x2 here. So here 1 0 0. 1 0 0. Not all zeros. 1 remaining zeros. Here below all are zeros. Whereas here u of t B matrix 0 1 1 0 1 1. Y of t minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1. Those numerator coefficients are reflecting here. X1, x2, x3, T matrix 0. So this is a Jordan canonical form. Use this when we have a repeated roots, but it is a parallel concept. Parallel. And this second is again clearly parallel with simple roots. And this one is pole 0, standard pole 0 form. And this is signal flow graph approach. These approaches, if you just understand, one of the question is guarantee and easily you can answer. So With this, state space model is over. We'll continue next class. I'm stopping here.